Hey people, I'm gonna do some more blue stinger. Should be pretty fun. So let's see, I got everything set up. Let's see. Okay. Let's see where we last were. I think we just finished up the freezer. And we gotta make it to Rent's place. Let's see. Oof. I left myself all banged up. Okay. Let's heal up some. We got pasta plate. Which, well, let's just go ahead and use that. Because our goal will definitely try to be getting up Elliot and Dog's health throughout the game. It's just going to take some time. Okay, he only has one handgun, that ain't good. Let's stock up on a few of those. 3. That'll probably be good. I think... How many magazines does Dogs have? Doo-doo-doo. 41, that's pretty good. Elliot has 71, what's our shotgun? 63. Okay, all this seems fairly well. Excellent. So, what's in the other vending machine? Probably healing items. Let's pick up 3 small hassies. So we got 300 ding-dongs. Okay, so we're going to get a call here from our last playthrough.
Elliot, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Janine.
Yes. Look, I'm sorry I got distracted. We're finally out of the freezer and about to enter Rat's place. Everything okay up there?
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Can you hold on a sec?
Go ahead.
Janine.
Ooh, she looks mad.
I don't think she likes you.
What a brat.
It's not even a rat. You'll bet her mother is exactly like her.
You're in a bad mood.
Okay. So there goes that scene, and one goofy thing I like is this is a danger zone, no swimming here. Killer fish. So as we can see, we go all the way down here. We can see that there's these mutated killer fish that have like buzzsaw heads or something like that. That if we basically go into the water, that it's instant death. You're dead. But I don't know why the sign is here. Who put it there? Were there killer fish before, and then the mutation just made them into more killer fish, or what? I just thought it was a very comical sign, because you could have easily just like move down here and be like, oh, these fish will kill us or something, and then I don't know. Very interesting game design. But anyways, let's keep trucking forward. Let's see, we can go into here, and we gotta face this guy in the bathroom. Yeah, we got our Sicey and our Doms, our Kiss Me's. We got all the graffitis. Yeah, we gotta go sneak through the bathrooms. Yeah. And we're gonna beat this guy up too. That dude didn't have a lot of HP. Okay. So, we got little fancy toilets. But the main reason for coming over here is we get this sweet railgun. That's going to be one of our main weapons now for Dogs. She did. Okay. And that is the only real thing here. Yep. We can beat him up again for some easy pocket change. Because boy howdy, are we gonna need it. Okay. Alright. So, we're gonna go to the next area. Here's some more of the cool signs since it is in like the Christmas setting. Hassie, always the best. So, we're gonna go to the next area. And, so we're in an arcade. It's all out of order. Who's this person? Just crying. A Gaily. So she gives us a game token and she points to something that says Gaily, which is that little dude up there who's all sparkly. So, we're going to play this jungle hunt game. And the way that you beat it is you want to equip the shotgun. Which should probably be our main weapon right now, but we can most likely get away with it. So, we're going to play Jungle Hunter. And we're going to blast away these, and it drops our prize of this gigantic big Gaily. So, we return it back to her.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, little gal.
Where are your parents?
Where are your parents?
Let me look around.
Sega Dream.
Stay here with Gaily.
Thank you. So it's Christmas Eve. Very interesting. Also, really like that Sega Dream neon sign. I would definitely get that. It looks really cool. So it just says it's Christmas Eve, and there's a 4-digit passcode for this staff only. Oop. So let's type in the date for Christmas Eve. And it is unlocked now. Excellent. So we can go through here, and we're going to be introduced to a few different shirted enemies. The most annoying being this white shirt one, because as you can see, he jumps. And that is not a good time for us. Yeah. Ah, come on. We'll also later eventually get to the bigger monsters that also jump. But that won't be until a couple of more areas in the future. So let's crack out a small Hassie. Doop, doop, doop. Delicious. Recharge our shotgun there. And I'll probably swap back to the handgun because a lot of the stuff you can avoid. Plus, shotgun rounds are expensive. So we got this area. Door's locked. What do we got here? It's called the Omega Club. Pink Girl. So, this is something that we're going to revisit a little bit later in the game. So we're going to keep on pressing forward. We see this big dude. So we're going to try to get rid of him. Yeah. Just so we can get rid of these little dudes right here. Uh-oh, that's a bad time. The free shots. Okay. So we're going to the hair salon, and we have two little monsters that we can duke it out with. Yep. Okay. And I don't think anything else is here behind this cabinet. It's just another pathway. So let's keep going. And we're going to run a few places, because I'm going to be chased by that white-shirted person. See if we can get him to stop before he tackles us. Okay, then all the money's going to shoot out and go into the water where we cannot locate it. Fun times. Yeah, here we go. And for our trouble, we get a large Hassie. Alright. So, where else can we go to explore this little area? There's down here, but there's nothing. We can see all the sweet money that has fallen. Never to be spent. Okay. That's fine. So we're going to keep on going. So we got this cool bait and tackle shop, but door's locked. So we can't do anything except push on ahead. Oop, turn me all upside down. Alright. So we got tentacles again. The movie monster classic. So we're going to use the bow rounds, because they are a lot more efficient than our handgun. Okay, so that's done. So we're going to keep on going. And we are in Rat's Place. So that is good. And this is actually, let me see if I can. You can go in here too. Should we look up? It is the Bank of Kimra. So we can go in here and actually steal some money, which we might do. ATM machine. Nah. Because if we go to our items and look at... Okay, the Kimra ATM. On the back, it says David Walsh, October 8th, 1994. So there's a few dates that we can mess around with. So we can do 1008, we can do 1994, we can do 1094. So 1008. We're going to try that one and see if it works. Because he doesn't have any money, so 1008. Hey, we got $1,500 for that. Yo, what's up, Quarter Bones? How are you doing today? So for that ATM card, we got $1,500, which will help us out a little bit later. So now this is the famous Rat's Bar that we were trying to get to, and there is exactly where we were on the other side, around by the freezer. So it was literally just right here that we just couldn't get to. Yo, what's up, Dreamer?
Are you still alive?
Good timing, Janine. We just arrived at Rat's place. We'll call you back in 5.
Got it, tough guy.
Alright. So now we finally get to Rat's place. Oop, there's dead people in here as well. So we're going to climb on the bar. We're going to go here and get some large hassies. And I think that's all he has back here. So as you can tell, there's really not much in this bar, but there is a ominous blinking light over here. Doot. I'm good. Finished my new job meeting and checking out some documents. That's always exciting. It's a lot better than your old job. Doing some chores, and I'm going to do it relax. Relaxing's always good. That's why I'm on the stream today. Have some downtime, so I figured I'd continue this old gem, this old diamond in the rough of the game. That was originally, let's see, not originally, it was only on Dreamcast. Oop, it's Rats.
Ready to pay off your debt? Dang, he's alive. I was hoping you'd be dead so that I'd be debt free. That's too bad. Most of my clients are dead.
Dogs, get to the point.
Who's he?
A young rescuer who's as lost as us. I need your help.
If you're looking for a weapon, forget about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good on you, Bones.
Check the wine rack, the one with all the tabs. You just might find one.
If I was not having me on Twitch, that'd be poopy. Were you back on the PC, I'm guessing?
Remember, you can't die until you pay off the debt.
So we can't die until we pay off Dogs' tab. So I say it's the wine rack with all the tabs, but it's actually just right here. So if we push this away, we see a little secret compartment. We pick it up. We have Chris's ID and the tackle key shop. Both very important because we needed an ID to access more information. Yeah, speakers are good. Always an improvement of audio. So now we're going to leave here. We get another call from Janine.
It's me.
We met with Rats. He's still alive.
Good. Now get back here at once.
Sure, Han.
Ugh. Elliot and Janine's reactions are the worst. Okay, so we got the tackle shop key, which I guess you could technically go the extremely long way and just forego all of this back through the freezer. No, you can't go through the freezer because it's sealed off. So we got to go through this way. We're going to change up a few because we're going to get a little mini boss fight. Yeah. So we're going to go into the tackle shop key and we see that there are just everywhere these mutated fish creatures that will do all methods of attack and biting our little ankles. Luckily they're not in water though, so not as annoying. Is that it? And collectively as a whole, the monsters were holding something. Alright, so we got the fishing area key. And this is to help us with our shotgun replenishing. This is also why I bought those hassies. Because even though we got a little bit more health, we're still going to get beat up. So crank it up with a cold one. So we're going to go into the fishing pier area. Where? Oop. Over here we will find this guy fishing. I don't think. Let me see. Like, I don't know if he's dead or like if that's hair, if he just died, but there's no interaction with this person whatsoever, and I'm always baffled by that. I don't know if it was cut content, if what happened with this guy, but I always thought that was an interesting what if of what's going on. Why wasn't that taken out? What is happening? But anyway, so one of the important ingredients we got, we're going to avoid these guys, because I do not like the white shirt people. Oh, yes. There we go. So we're going to go back here, beat up this guy, but we got the, we got fish poison. So with the fish poison, of course we're going to use it on the killer fish. And once we do, we can use that as a little connector, run, between a few areas. Also, very much love the soundtrack to this, even though it's just essentially 4 or 5 songs just remixed throughout the entire game. But I like the tension that it builds. So we yeet, we throw in the fish be gone bottle, and they're all dead now. Yeah, look at those things. Very, very interesting design. So we're going to be Elliot once more, because in the next area, which I got to check and see if we have, I'm going to buy one more ammo pack. Because in the area that we're going to go to, only his handgun is used. We don't really need to kill it, I guess. We could swim around it, but it's just easier if we take it out now for a portion a little bit later in the game. Plus, I just do not like underwater fights. They're very annoying. I have to remember how to swim. Let me actually fire one and reload. That's a little pro strat for you. Okay, it's just forward. Okay. So once we get here, we see that there's a giant one of those fish monsters. So we're going to try to show it what for. And as you can see, the camera's horrible. And we also are going to try to not drown. So he's just chilling out. And hopefully, okay, he didn't attack us. We're going to keep going. You can just avoid it by just doing that. It's fairly easy. But we are going to come back here later, and I don't know if I want to play that type of situation with it. If you click too much, you can just fall off the edge, because he'll just climb onto it. But going through this way, we get a little bit more ammo. We got a sweet discarded hamburger that we can eat for later, that dead lady had. We had shotgun rounds, but more importantly, all the way down here, we get free boxes of railgun ammo. Very important. I can't remember if damage stacks on this guy. Maybe I should have killed him prior. But once you kill this guy, he stays dead, so that's good. I can't jump from right there. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll just try to leave. Aha. Oh, there's also this garbage. This was just easier to kill him. Oh, I got pushed into the other area. Oh well. Yeah, check out that just sweet tension of the music. So another goofy fun fact is the composer of this game actually went on to compose music for Gundam Seed, the anime, which I thought was fairly interesting. So we're going to stop for a breather and keep on going. And up here, if you watch the first playthrough, there is a very familiar area. Let's get out of the water. We're going to unlock this. You unlocked it. Okay, let me... Yep, there we go. And with that familiar Christmas music, we're back at the Hello Mart. So, let's see how much money we have. We got a little bit of money. I think I need 3,000 credits to enter a special area. Which I'm not going to use too much. Because I mainly just want the steak plate to increase Elliot's health. So this is basically the Die Hard of video games. Or it is technically set on Christmas Eve. And then later, Christmas. This is the usual grinding spot because he gives us so much money, or at least more than the other people here. Because I just want to show off the special area. So this is going to take a few attempts. Maybe 2 or 3. We're just going to enter here and then circle back. Go back. Oop. And beat him up. Yeah. The power of the baseball bat. Okay. And I think once more. Yeah, we're very close. Once more, we'll have 3,000, which I think is enough to enter the special room. If not, we're just going to skip it because I'm not going to grind out for that much. Especially because later you'll be getting a lot of money just because you have nothing else to spend it on. $20 off. Hard life. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. But very fun monster designs in these games. Real creepy. Okay. So now we have 3,000 bucks, so we're gonna go back to the elevator. Yeet. Is it this way? Yeah. So we go here, there's no more giant elevator monster. That was a one and done mini boss. And we're gonna go straight, instead of buying our steak plate, we're gonna go here that it scans you for how much money you have. Which I find funny. So it indeed checks that we have enough money that we can enter in. And here's where a bunch of the cool weapons are. We got like additional missile launcher, a Gatling gun, a bazooka. We already have the napalm launcher. So in here we got our, let's see, our ammo for everything. I think this one's also ammo. Yeah. So we have all the ammos. And if we go to these very cool weapon dispensaries, that's where we have all the money. So you saved us $4,000 for finding that railgun. And this one for a mere drop in the bucket of $800,000, we can get the ray gun. Very cool. Okay, what else we got? We have iron fists, which are a very crappy weapon. We have a wrestling t-shirt for dogs, which those aren't good. And we have a ray sword, if we want to be cool Jedis. And in the final ones, we have a laser gun, which is fairly whatever. It looks really cool, though. We have the napalm launcher that we got for saving a civilian. And we have the missile launcher, which is actually a pretty good weapon, but it is $16,000. So, off we go. We're not going to buy anything from there. If anything, it would be maybe the missile launcher, but it depends on how much money we have at the end of the game. But we came here to buy a steak plate. I think that's sold out. No, you can buy 2 of them in each one. Sushi plate. Okay. So we got those going on. We got a steak and a sushi. So we'll most likely give the sushi to dogs. But we'll definitely be getting more money in the future to keep coming back to this Hello Mart that's conveniently stationed where everything is going on. Okay. So now we're going to rush back to the Janine because we have the employee ID card to grant us deeper access into the inner workings of Kimra. So we're going to the shuttle port. Into the brain area. Okay. I should probably save the game also. We've made a lot of progress. Okay. Yeah. $400, but we have all the sweet TV dinners we can handle. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. And for this next area we're going to go into, it's going to be brand new. So I think we get to see a few brand new enemies, which one of them is an optional boss, but I'm going to try to not really cheese my way out of it, but it's something I later found out you can just do, and it's kind of funny. because you don't really gain anything by beating him if you can do it this way. Alright, so before going in as well, because it will ask you for some sort of password. So we're going to go to Chris's ID, info, ID of a lab employee is required. I thought it was that one. Is it a driver's license? Maybe I get that later. But anyways, for the info of this, it says lab employee Chris Walrus left his ID at Rat's Bar as collateral for a loan. An ID of a lab employee is required when going to the power plant. So we know that much.
Who is it?
Elliot,
What's the code?
my sweetheart.
Ooh. Okay. So let's go check in with her again.
Welcome home, tough guy.
It's me, the tough guy.
You, honey.
Ugh.
Come on, make it happen.
Yes.
Elliot, do you have a password?
Ah, I do need a password. Ah, crap.
No luck. We need a password.
Maybe I can't preemptively do it. Let's check it out. Do. Password. Dachshund, poison, heater, schedule, game time. It's not the visitor ID. Yeah. I feel like I needed a driver's license. That I'd like miss picking that up. If so, this is going to be a sticky situation. Let me see here. Oof. I'm gonna have to look this one up, people. Okay.
What's the password?
I must have accidentally left that at Dogs's. Well, not Dogs, Rat's place. Let's see if it will still work.
Gotcha. It's okay.
Yeah.
The password's accepted.
Which I think is the only reason you would need his driver's license. Hopefully it doesn't pop up later.
I guess we gotta give it up. The electric system is dead. We can't get into the host of the labs.
We have a light here.
It's coming from a different route. I'll bet you need a bigger electric system in the deep island.
What are they doing in such a place?
The lab there is called Fossil Home. Even security guards are not allowed to get in there. It's like a black box. I've never seen anything like it.
Can we get to the electric system?
I guess. We have Chris's ID.
Good. I'll go. Hey, dogs.
What?
Stay with Janine. I kind of have a bad feeling. When it comes to bad luck, my hunches tend to be right on.
Never mind. I don't need a guardian.
She made a choice.
Call me on the line if something happens.
Okay. So that's pretty awkward. And I think it is east. Yeah. So this is the new area we unlock because we're going to try to go to the power plant. But what is this? The special cutscene. A locket with Dog's face in it. Could it be an old lover from her past? Is there more to dogs and Janine than we are led to believe? She is a bitch, from what Dog says. So, let's keep that in mind while playing. So we got these horrible guided lasers that are very annoying. So we're gonna have to do a lot of serpentining to avoid them. But we're also... Ah, come on. Yep. 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 It's real close. We're going to run this way for a mini boss fight. I'm going to try to see if we can cheese out. So it is a giant car monster. Look at him scuttling. So we're going to try to lead him way the heck over here. Get him to attack. We're going to run. It is not like the angle I'm trying to go with this. Okay. So that's enough for us to get through, and that is all we need to do. We're going to get bizarro angles because we somewhat broke the game for this fight. But this saves a whole lot more resources than trying to fight it. But we do have, from downtown, more of the usual... 1, 2, I think it's just 2. So we get more of the usual tentacles. It's a lot more cost efficient for us just to do it this way, despite playing with janky controls very briefly. I don't think there's another... Nah. And what we get for our reward for doing this is a Gatling gun, which is for dogs. Because he's our kind of our heavy weapons guy in that department. Exploiting the game. Alright. Run all the way back. And if all goes well, should be able to get out of this pretty easily. Okay, run all the way up. Get hit slightly. Okay. This should work. Yeah. Oh, acid. Okay. So we cheesed our way to a additional weapon. Very good time. So we're going to swap back to Elliot because he is the quicker of the duo to avoid all of these shooting security measure laser beams that are extremely annoying. Whew, that was a close one. We're going to avoid all of these monsters in here because don't really need any reason to fight them. So we're just going to try to keep going into all of these different rooms. Hey. And there we found a large chassis. Okay. Because once you get hit, you get kind of like stun locked a little bit. Or at least it's possible. I might be able to do it with the limp, but I don't want to risk it. Let's just do the large chassis. Even though it's kind of a waste. But I want to stave the plates since they heal all the way from when we're in serious trouble. Ah, nah. Okay. All for nothing. Alright, let's go to the next one. Whew. Okay. I was about to say, one of them has the Yucatan Bank card. So, when we later go back, we can go to the bank and cash out. We'll have a lot more money, happy times, buy more steak plates. Woo! Ah, I got clipped. Is this one? Ah, it's not even the right one. Okay. Woo! Okay. Keep going. I think this is the one that has what we need. Yes, the map download and save area. So that area can be definitely frustrating, especially for your first time. So. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to leave here, and we're going to go to a spot that blends into the background very well. Which you think it's a wall, but it's actually a staircase leading up to the power plant. Easy to miss. Look at that. Okay. Bum, bum. So, let's say, hey, we're trying to go to the power plant, but uh-oh. What is this? Now that's scary. Ba-da, ba-da-na-na-na.
It's history. Can't go any further.
Don't give up so easily.
Ever the optimist. Elliot G. Ballard says don't give up so easily. We got the fuel tank card. The sky's the limit. So, since we got the fuel tank card, we're gonna go up this ladder. Da-da-da. This is also a very goofy puzzle. And you will see why when when we get to it. It's very dumb.
Personnel without level 1 pyrotechnic clearance are not allowed beyond this point. Intake system. This system takes air from the top level of the tank to avoid corrosion. Do not expose to heat.
So.
System lock. Currently, the system is not engaged. Please remove the lock cap from an intake hole.
So we gotta remove the lock caps from an intake hole. So, if we keep running up, you'll get to the top of the fuel tanker. Okay. Okay. So we got two areas. We got this area where we can't really do anything. That must have got destroyed with whatever made that earthquake. So we're going to remove the fuel tanks. Little fuel caps here. We're going to expose it to heat, the very thing it told us not to do. There we go. The caps are taken off by my standard. So now we're going to tell the fuel system, hey, the caps are off. Do 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 do. Da-na, ba-na. Look at all that empty space. Okay.
Personnel without level 1 pyrotechnic clearance are not allowed beyond this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Intake system. This system takes air from the top level of the tank to avoid corrosion. Do not expose to heat. Would you like to activate the intake system?
What could possibly go wrong?
Emergency.
Uh-oh. Emergency.
Emergency. First degree warning. Intake system is on fire.
Uh-oh.
Tank will explode momentarily.
The tank will explode momentarily. Well, that's not good. Who could have foreseen such an event? So in this, you're being chased by, like, slowly encroaching fire. I would show you, but then I would die and have to do all this over again. And we're going to run this way. So you can see, like, the little JPEG fires. So we're going to go to the broken bridge, jump. then the aftershock of the explosion propels us with enough force to barely make it over the gap, completely uninjured. There's the exploded tanker. Absolute brilliant. Okay. Let's let us save. Yeah. Okay. So we're back to more screamy things. Which we should... We have enough room to avoid most of them, if not all of them. Okay. Eh. Alright. Let me slowly get rid of these dragonfly. Oh. Man, that thing needs a lot of bullets. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Taking down monsters of any variety. So easily avoid him. Go here, which I think is, yeah, the openings of the power plant. So we got this sweet car. But what's on top of it? So we got a cool shiny thing on top of it. That we cannot just stand on the car and get to. We don't need an ID because it looks like a monster just plowed through it into here. And now we're in the power plant. We're going to immediately walk up and push this button. Hello?
Well, I'm looking for the emergency light.
There should be a control panel close to the emergency light. Could you check it out?
Alright.
Check. Got it.
So control panel near the emergency light. So this is already pushed. I think it's the furthest one. I think it's this one. Yeah.
Output OVA. Superconductivity power is non-functional. B43. R6.
So these, it's given us the room location of what superconductor capacitors have to be replaced. So we can't even do anything right now. We also need a crank, which we go over here. Oop. We see after the emergency power was cut on, this little shutter opens up. Let's see. Yep. And to here. So we're gonna check out a few of these. Oh, there's this guy. He's got the sweet magazine of arrows. He's got the handgun. We got in here. We're gonna buy 3 hassies. The sky's the limit. 3 hassies should work. We're gonna download our map. Excellent. Dun, dun. Okay. So we're gonna go through this door. We're gonna find the crank. Nice crank, you freak. Okay. We're gonna go through this door, which actually has a few ghoulies. So we're gonna try to beat them to death. Yeah. So we just had the double kill of a 2 for McDoofer. Okay, we're gonna eat the pizza pasta plate for Elliot. Oh no, we got the steak plate. That's gonna skyrocket his health. Maybe up to the G. Oh man, all the way up to the U. Excellent. And that is why the steak plates are very, very good. And definitely worth the $2,400 investment. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to get what I needed in there. No! Because now we gotta fight him again. Okay. Yeah, here we go. We need these electric cables. So we have 2 of them right here, and we know we need 4. So we have 2 remaining that we need to find. Dun, 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 dun. So let's save the game. Yes, map downloaded. So we're gonna save it. Yeah. Okay. And we might, I don't know if I want to do the entire power plant or not in this stream. We'll see how it goes. And I should also definitely write down, if I can, which ones I have to do. So I will be, let's see, haha, pencil. Okay. And you definitely want to write them down because there are, I think, 4 different areas, and each of them have 9 rooms.
Power system is off.
And each one has 3 circuit boxes in it.
4-3.
B, R61, Y13, and G32. So we know that those are the ones that have to be replaced. That will save us a lot of time. Door is locked because we need to manually unlock it with the crank. We got dogs yelling at us. Woo! Sheesh! Okay. So we get introduced to a new enemy, which are these, like, lightning bug type creatures. They're definitely annoying, especially in large groups. So, this is just the hallway in, and we're going to go into B. Okay. So here's like what the room would look like, where it has the 3 different fuse boxes. And a few of them we're going to have to check anyways, because we're looking for 2 additional insulated wires. As you can see over there, sometimes there's big monster men lurking in the shadows. So we're going to go in here and we're going to beat up this guy. Because in here is a brand new weapon that is very good and looks pretty cool. So we go in here and we get the stun rod. Oop. So we're going to equip that with Elliot. He's the only one who can do short hands. We're going to get the stun rod. We're going to do a little info on that. This electric stun rod simultaneously applies positive and negative charges to whatever it hits, giving it a powerful electric shock. Maybe some chem tech is okay. Okay. So that's nothing more in here, but we do get a new weapon that is useful. Hit. Hit. Okay. We're going to run to the other side. And you can see how tedious this really all is. Because I gotta find where the additional insulated cables are. Oh, I can look them up, but what's the fun in that? Okay. Nothing in here. Let's see. Nothing in here. And on this floor, there is a white-shirted monster. So he will easily wreck us if we cannot get the drop on him. Yep. This is definitely one of the rooms where I'm like, yeah, this is how you get the longevity of the game, just because of these mindless tasks. Okay, so we got 3 of 4. We're going to try to run away and avoid all those 2. So that's about all we wanted in here for the time being. We're going to go to Y. And I think the next one is in G. It's either this one, Y4. Is it? What do we got? No, we got the stockroom key, which is needed. But I think G might have the one that we're looking for the final cable that we need. Yeah, so we got all 4. And we found a stockroom key, which is very important. Because use stockroom key to find the insulated gloves that we need to actually change out everything. And we got an additional bank card, so we got 2 whole new bank cards in this whole exploration. So, referring to our notes, the first one we have is G3-2. So, G3. And number 2. So we can easily swap out the burnt out cable. No problem. Okay. Next one is Y13. Which I think it's over here. Yeah. Y13. You exchange the burnout cable. Okay. We're going to run away, try to avoid everything. Our next one is R61. Which I think is all the way. I'm going to try to avoid that, try to avoid the jumping man. Whew! Oh, that was pretty close. Okay. R61. And our very last one, we're going to run away again. Avoiding the bugs. Avoiding the white shirt. Bump into B, and we have B43. Ah, we got hit by that guy. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. B43. Swap those out. Alright, we got the power booted back up.
Good timing. Let there be light.
Let there be light.
System output is decreasing. The power
It's
supply
decreasing.
of the power plant will be terminated.
What do you mean?
Hang on. Let me check.
Maybe you should check the control panel by the emergency light switch again. Okay. That's kind of weird. Alright. We're going to keep on chugging along. Because there is a special area in Y. Because we have power back on. I think we can do it now. Yes, we can go to the administration office. We get that. But where is it? Yeah, there it is. So we we definitely need that key. In my playthrough of trying to figure out everything, I did not grab that and had to walk all the way back here just to pick it up. It was pretty awful. Juked you, gotcha. Oh no. Ooh. It's not even the way I was supposed to go. Okay. So, Janine told us to go back to where the emergency light thing was. Which is just over here. Let's see. I'm going to click on it just so. Okay, so nothing's there. But I think if we go to our control panel here,
Power
it
system
gives us something
engaged.
else.
The power supply is restricted to power plant area. Power system is achieving maximum output. Supplier unit is now activated. Output OVA. Electric system power is declining.
The power is maxed and the light's still not on.
Where's the juice?
Let me check the source.
It's on the 3rd floor.
Alright. So, what we found out there is our power is all output is all the way up, but we're still not getting anything. Or the input's all the way up, but we're not getting any output. So something must be wrong. Maybe about all the life hooks, which we should have plenty. And I guess I'll just eat the sushi plate. Try to get our health up a little bit more. That'll probably take us to N. Yeah. So now instead of the super wimpy health bar we have for Elliot, we actually got a pretty sizable one. If he gets probably one more steak plate, he should be alright. Then we'll work on dogs'. Gonna buy that. And 2 of these, and that should be, yeah, 4. We're gonna change the dogs as well. Oh, he's hurt actually. Let's see if I can quickly drink a Hassie. Okay. So now we got dogs who used to be the... He used to have all the health, and now not so much. Oh, you dick. Yeah. Now we gotta reload. Okay. So essentially what the life hooks do is if we were for some reason to fall off this edge, we would not immediately die. Haha. Alright, load them up. We have a white shirt. Gonna try to avoid him. But they do give a lot of money, thankfully. Now. Alright. Get rid of all of them. We got more railgun ammunition, which is great. Because we are going to want to use the railgun in the upcoming boss fight. Okay, we hear some weird vibration noises. Very strange. So, go download the new map. See what's on this dead guy, if anything. Nothing. But there is a gleam over here. And what we find here is the Omega Club Key, which we saw way back in the other area. And we will definitely want to return to that place. Especially since we have 2 new bank cards. Okay. Oop. Let's see, are these ones we have to? No. We're going to wait for them to fly back up. 'Cause they will. They should. They're taking their sweet time. Maybe it's how the tracking is in this game. Oop. I see him trying to fly back up. Oop. Oh my gosh. Curse you, pseudo lock on. Okay. So after me just getting pummeled by all that, need Hassie break. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Here we go. Huh. Thought I would have bumped into one already that had what I'm looking for. Maybe he's in the next area. Yeah. So this one's actually carrying a person. We definitely want to swap to that. So we're going to change the Elliot. Shotgun would actually probably work fairly well. I'm just blasting out a bunch of windows at this point. Alright. So the monster was holding something, and he was holding a man. Poor guy. So as a plant area code, which is right here. Boop boop. And this is the condenser room, the one that I forgot in my initial run and had to go all the way back to get it. It was a very sad time for me. Okay, we're going to swap to his railgun. I think he was injured. Yeah. We're going to have a large Hassie as well. Goes down smooth. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. So we're going to see what all the hubbub is here. What the heck?
This monster was sucking up all the juice.
Sucking up all the juice.
We've got to get rid of them.
So now we're going to try to shoot them all down. This fight is only annoying because of just how many there actually are. But it's really not much to it. So, reload. Because they'll eventually come back to us. There's one. There's another. Yeah. Was it just one more? The railgun is a very fun weapon.
We got the light.
Alright.
Dogs, let's get out of here. Something's wrong.
What do you mean? Elliot's always a dork. Okay. So because we used all the railgun that we actually never had to buy ammo to, we just found it. We got all this free ammo. Okay, and I think that is all of them that are here. Actually, let me get a small Hassie. Boop, boop, ba-doop. It's our last small Hassie, unfortunately. Okay. We're going to swap back to Elliot. With his gigantic health now instead of his wimpy old one. Oop, we got a call. What is it, Janine? We can't make you out.
Janine, come in. Over.
Janine! Uh-oh. That's not good.
We're going back. I think she's in trouble.
She might be in trouble. Alright, so we're going to go back. Because something seems to be wrong. So now we're going to backtrack. Since we have the power, we can delve deeper into the mysteries of the Kimra Corporation. Okay. And since we... Whoop! Ah! So those are what the little life hooks do. Because of how hard it is to navigate. Which actually, I think they might have... Nah. How hard it is to navigate, it's fairly easy to fall off. And don't worry, this is not the only area to where you might have an accidental fall off. There will be more to come in the future. Let's save our game. Okay. Let's keep going. Yep. Ugh. I'm going to have to take you out for that one. So this is a cool new stun rod. Looks very neat. We're going to try to recoup some of the losses from this guy. So, we can bust out windows. Yeah. Just for the fun of it. Okay. Keep going down. We're going to avoid all these. We're in a big enough area where I think it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yep. Yep. Alright. So that's good. We're going to save again. Because of something coming up. Which is either going to go very smoothly or not at all. There is no in between. Okay, so we got to go back to Janine. And oh no! It's a car monster. Luckily, we got Elliot's bazooka, so I can only assume that the car is actually also Elliot's. It's got cool, it's called the Salamander. That's just a cool sounding weapon. Let's do the info on this one. The M26A2 Salamander, this state-of-the-art semi-automatic rocket launcher uses box magazines holding up to 580mm tandem rockets. Very cool. That is going to be our main weapon against this guy. But as you can tell from the jank, it is sometimes pretty hard. Ooh. Nope. To get an angle locked on him. Ah, that sucks. Okay. So we're gonna swap over. I think it's napalm might work. I think we got a little bit on that one. But they give you just enough bazooka shots to be able to beat them out. And all the other weapon choices make it a lot harder. Oh boy. Yeah. So this is now dead. I think he was holding something. The monster was holding something. Car key. So now we can rev up this monster and drive our way home. We can. I wish we could. That'd be very cool. Okay. Actually, back to the shotgun. Shotgun's nice because with most monsters it actually blows it back. But look at this, is a creepy little dude. Just like a big crab man. Okay. Moving forward. Try to avoid all these guys. While we make our great escape back. Which shouldn't really take long. Okay. Whew. Okay. Alright. Also ABS, always be saving. There we go. We're 3 minutes stronger because of that. Alright. So we're going to keep running down this way. There's nothing that we can do down there in the opposite direction just yet. Woo! Okay. I don't think we can go that way. So we're just going to go this way. Ah, I got clipped. It is very much the area where only a clip will do you in. Woo! Okay. Just keep trugging. We don't need to mess with him. And we're definitely not free yet. Oof. Almost there. We just gotta avoid a few more things. Oop. Alright. Whew. Alright. So now we're back.
What is it?
What is it?
Yes?
Oh no. She's attacking Janine, maybe. We get a video of what Nephilim sees. So we got a meteorite, some sort of stinger, if you will, which we saw in the opening AMV is what destroys that satellite and pretty much causes all of this. We have this giant dinosaur-looking creature as well. That's kind of spooky. Come back, see what's up.
Janine!
Oh no.
You did this?
You did this!
I guess she's not on our side after all.
Damn it.
I'm fine. Nephilim is not an enemy. I can see now what she's trying to tell us.
Uh-huh.
But
But what?
Well, it's
Butts are
easy.
for pooping, lady.
Hard to describe in words. She's not human.
I think that's obvious.
She's still an intelligent life form, but how should I phrase it? It's as if her body and soul can be detached.
Interesting.
What we see now is her soul.
Okay.
her body is in a different place?
So I gotta find the body. The body. Okay. That's pretty weird. Wish I could just nap and heal. That'd be amazing. But it's not the case. So I'm gonna I'll do a large Hassie. I might need to double up on these. Okay. Pretty sure like one hit will get me into limp mode. Alright. We're gonna save. Alright. Got that. I think we're also going to check in.
Take care.
Okay. So that's all done. This is a pretty good stopping point. In the future, we are probably, let's see, we got 2 additional bank cards. So, because of how this grind is, we might run back to the bank, withdraw that money, and buy more health upgrades for Elliot and Dogs. There's also the Omega key that we can use along the way, and that will get us some additional goodies that will help us out. So, that's what we got planned next, and then I think the next place we have to go is to investigate the laboratory, I believe. So, a lot of stuff coming up. Very fun, but thanks to everybody who stopped by. It's been fun. Have a good day.